What up, everybody? This your boy Theo Pinson here. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss any Run Your Race content. What up, everybody? This your boy Theo Pinson here with another episode of Run Your Race with my boy AJ Richardson, who y'all see is not here today. He will get a fine. He's getting a fine. No, I'm just playing. He has something he had to take care of today. But people, we got a very special guest here today. Listen, this guy right here, dog. He is a dog. When I tell y'all he came on the scenes in high school and just took over shit, we're gonna get into all that. But this dude right here is an unbelievable person, player, and I saw him the other day, and it's like we see each other every single day. Unbelievable guy. But people, welcome, Emmanuel, Mudiay.
What's good?
E-Man, listen, I appreciate you coming on, bro. You have a very, very unique story. I think it is perfect for what we do here and the type of podcast that we have built and continue to build. It is, I mean, you definitely took the different path that no one else is taking. Would you say you were the first one?
Nah, I went after Brandon Jennings went.
Okay.
I think he was like the second. Jeremy Tyler was first, Brandon Jennings, and then I went. Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
No.
So, but we're gonna get into all that. It's a very unique and interesting story. And hey, listen, it's a different path that nobody has. I don't think have you talked about it much?
No, there's not really
They ain't
publicly.
really talked about it much. So y'all first people to hear about
Yeah.
it. So, E-Man, we're gonna get right into it, bro. What we do here in Run Your Race, we just pretty much start from the beginning, from when you first started to high school to the ups and downs into high school, and then clearly you went to China, and then getting to the league and getting ups and downs, still trying to find your niche. You know what I'm saying? So let's get right into it. E-Man, where you from? Tell everybody where you from and when did you start playing basketball?
I was born in Congo, Kinshasa, so that's where I was born. That's where my roots is. Moved to here in Dallas about 5 years old, and grew up basically here in Dallas, Texas. So that's kind of how life started. Started playing basketball at 6. So as soon as I got here, basically, you know, I got introduced. My brothers, they started playing.
Yep.
And obviously I got 2 older brothers, so seeing them every day, going to the gym with them every day. None of us was really good at the time first, you know what I'm saying? So it feels like you fresh off the boat.
Yeah.
But Steph is the oldest. You know Steph, my oldest brother. He started, you know, he was like 6, 7, and 8th grade. So automatically they throw him in the post. You know what I mean? So he started, then John Michael, my middle brother. So after that, I just kind of started picking up from that.
Okay. So was there any other sport that you thought about playing?
Oh yeah, I played football.
You played football
Yeah,
too?
I was nice. I was good in football. I played all the way into 8th grade.
Okay.
But I mean, you got to make a decision at that point.
Yeah, you got to make a decision. What did you get knocked out or some shit?
Nah, I like contact, bro.
Oh,
I mean, you know,
no, for sure.
I like contact.
Hey,
So,
I need that. Yeah.
So I was a receiver, and I think for us basketball players, it's kind of easier to transition into football. So I liked it, bro. But obviously, basketball has always been my love. Seeing my brothers play, and my dream was always to get to the NBA.
So as soon as you got over, you was like,
man, bro, I was writing letters. My mom got them framed at her house now, bro. Like 2nd grade, I was writing letters about trying to get to the NBA.
really?
Yeah, bro.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah, that's
dope as hell. So when you said you were 6, your brothers are playing. They're playing are they playing organized basketball?
They playing they were tall, so
Yeah.
AAU, you know what I'm saying? They bring them on. You know how the AAU circuit work. You got any type of height, they're going to try to groom you into be somebody.
Exactly.
So, they played. So what's funny, I'll give you a quick story. My first ever game, bro. So I play. They was like, I get back home. They was like, yo, how many points you had? I was like, I had 6. So, but the funny thing is, I didn't know that you count 2. It's 2 and 3 pointers. You feel me? So I say I scored 6 times, but really I had 12 points.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just had 6. So they was like, nah, this is how you count. This is how the points are scored. So that's kind of how I learned how to like play at that point, bro. So, but like I always been like, God's gifted me with the ability just to have like, I was always like a passer and this and that. So
see the floor.
Exactly. So it kind of came a little easier at first. And then obviously, you know, you get to play some real competition
sure.
like y'all. So
For sure. I mean, that's huge, bro. Like to have that natural born gift is we don't take that for granted at all.
Exactly.
Like everybody can't do it because I know we hoop together now playing pickup and stuff. We sitting there like, how you not see that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
Like, it is tough, but at the end of the day, it's something that you definitely have a gift at. But what is that one thing that would you give your brothers the props of grooming you as far as like showing you the ropes?
For sure. I mean, where I grew up at Rush Creek, that is an apartment complex. And like obviously the apartment complex, it's funny though, because within the complex, a lot of crime going on, bro.
Yeah.
So it's not the best place. You know, you don't want your kids raised in there really, but my mom had no option, bro. It was only her. And we had a court, so we called it the cage. So if the apartments is behaving themselves, they keep the court up. If it's not, they take the goal down. You got curfew, police going around. Yeah, so that's kind of what kept me out of trouble.
Yeah.
I just used to go out there, and my brothers, they used to go out there with me. But, you know, bro, I got two older brothers, so they used to beat me up, like give me no calls, you know, be tougher, this and that. And anytime I try to kind of veer away from that, everybody be like, nah, that's Stephen J. Mike brother, like send him to the court. Yeah, you know what I mean? So like, they are kind of like the reason why I started playing.
That's big time, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's big time. Yeah. I mean, to have that guidance and have that, it's like it's the toughness that's instilled in you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know for me personally, I didn't have that. Like for me, I was kind of like the guy. I was just gifted.
Right.
I was gifted, but that toughness part, I had to get on the later end.
Right.
I started playing with a team called United Stars. Shout out to all the guys who played on that team. I played on that team, and they were just tough dudes.
Right.
They just got it done. It wasn't like you weren't going to be whining.
Right.
We just going out there, everybody neck.
Right.
So I give them a lot of credit for helping me get to where I am now as far as the toughness aspect of everything. But I think that's huge. That's huge to make you the player and the person you are today. So you get to when was it that you sat? Well, you said clearly 8th grade. You were like, okay, I need to make a decision.
Right.
Was it a hard decision, or was it like, I'm just better at basketball?
Man, nah, it wasn't just I'm better. I was very talented in football, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta understand, bro. Receivers really don't beat but like 6'2".
Yeah.
If you get it, if you're a 6'4" receiver, you a big receiver.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Corners be 5'10".
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's rare that you really some safety 6'2", but and we athletic, so like you just throw the ball up, we go up there, and then on top of that, I like contact, so I'm going down the middle. A lot of people don't want to go down the middle. So it's like it was on. I really want to do it, but it's like, you know what I mean? Nothing against football players, but just the concussion stuff and this and that. Yeah. So it was just like, man, let me just go ahead and take this route in basketball. But in 8th grade, also why I did make that decision, because you're not really getting recruited like that in football. That it's rare at that age.
Yeah.
Basketball, you might get a couple letters here and there, but to talk about the 8th grade story, I think I told you, but I tell the viewers too. Like Fab Frost camp, we playing. Obviously, I'm playing AAU out throughout the time. Team Texas was my team here. And I think it got to we had a tournament. Shout out to Clay Day. Clay Day, he was like, man, I'm having a top 8th graders in the country who's about to be freshmen. Y'all come out, top players basically play against each other. It's a camp. So I'm sitting down. This was about 7th grade though. Before going into 8th grade, and we're playing in 8th grade. I can't remember exactly the time, but my brothers sit me down, bro. Both of them, two older ones. They was like, man, come here. They set me down. This is when we didn't have Instagram and all that then, but we had YouTube was still around, bro. So they was like, come here, I'm about to sit you down. So they sit me down. I'm on the couch. They type in Theo Pinson, bro. So they type in Theo Pinson. True story, swear to God, bro. So I was like, man, who is this guy? And then they was like, how old do you think he is? This and that. I was like, man, he got to be a junior. You know what I'm saying? Because you dunking, you doing all that. They was like, nah, you see that class of 2014? I was like, nah, bro. I was like, what? I was like, he's my class. And then, so you playing with John Wall, John and them, y'all playing. And they just showed me, they was like, and literally they was like, E, you trash, bro. Like you not, you. I was like, dang, like I started, cause at that point I'm starting to feel like, okay, I'm good a little bit. Cause I'm playing with them. I'm not getting pushed around how I used to get pushed around and stuff like that. But I saw you, bro. I was like, dang, bro, I'm nowhere as good as I think I am, bro. So honestly, to this day, man, you can ask anybody. I always say this story. I was like, bro, if it was not for me seeing Theo Pinson, bro, like the videos and all that, then I don't even know, because you was going to that camp.
Yeah.
And I came to that camp. True story, bro. Shoot, Justice Winslow was there. Jaleel was there. Everybody was there. Our class, Stanley was there. Yes, my boy Tyler Eulis, everybody was there, bro. All of our class was there. But my mind was Theo Pinson, bro. I was like, this is where I gotta get to, bro. Yeah. So like, you was like the measuring stick for me, bro. So
that's crazy.
And at that point, the rank, like, it's BS rankings at that age, but like, I really wasn't looking at, I didn't know about top 100, top 60, like, stuff like that. I was just like, I want to go play the best competition there is. But to me, because they didn't show me anything, but the only person here was, we had Kelly here in Texas, and then Tony Upchurch. It was something like that.
I think it was Tony. It was Upchurch or
Upshaw. Yeah, something like it was something crazy.
Like, he moved.
Yeah, and he played football. He went to LSU for football.
Yes, he was nice in football.
Yeah, he was.
But he stopped growing.
Yeah, exactly.
He stopped growing.
And my boy Micah Seaborn, that's my boy too. He was real nice. So he was here. But yeah, man, y'all was like that tier for me. I was like, man, I gotta get to that. So yeah, man. Honestly, that camp is what kind of started the whole journey, bro.
I don't even know if you got to go in archives to find the Fab Frost stuff.
I can't even remember.
Bro, the Fab Frost was one of the best camps I've been to.
Yeah.
I remember we had, first of all, if you was a top guy, you was there. We was cooking. I was busting ass at that camp. We played, there was an all-star game. An all-star game, if you made the all-star game, you pretty much top 20, in the country. E-Man makes the all-star game. He starts punching shit. You remember I just had a flashback, bro. Do you remember the double alley-oop?
I do remember that. It was towards the bleachers on that side. I do remember that.
Double alley-oop. I think
remember that, bro. I swear I remember that.
I punched it. Yeah. I think somebody threw it off the backboard. He missed it. I caught it and punched the shit.
I remember
whole
that.
gym shut down.
Yeah,
it was crazy, bro.
And you gotta understand, bro. We 13, 14 years old at this time, bro.
I'm telling you, I tell people all the time, bro. Our class was monsters. Monsters, bro.
Man, but we can talk about it too, but it's just everything's situation, bro.
Oh,
as we know, like our class, I think was one of the most talented class there is.
Top to bottom.
Yeah.
Top to bottom.
No question.
Just think about it. D'Angelo Russell was 20-something.
Man, Devin was
25.
And what's crazy, man.
Some shit. It was crazy.
But the crazy, that was nice though. What's crazy?
Nice.
What's crazy is
nice.
I kind of towards the that started going into high school, like freshman. I got lucky to go play with Isaiah Austin and them at Grace Press. So that kind of took me to another level in the sense of
you went there your freshman year.
My freshman year.
Okay.
So I'm playing, that's top talent. That they older, obviously. So we got coaches in practices every day, bro. I mean, Scott Drew, man, who was the coach? Bill Self, all them type of dudes, they in there, with Larry Brown. But it's just crazy to think now, like, if I never went there, bro, that camp, first off, and if I never went to that school, I don't think we in the same type of position we in, bro.
For sure, because I did something similar. I went to Oak Ridge Military Academy. I got Chris Jones, Jacob Lawson. I have top caliber guys who are not just, they're going to push me every single day to be great. So like, we not going into it playing against guys we know that we better than.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So for sure, so you took the route of going and challenging yourself early. You like, okay, I'm going to a school that is a basketball school and we going to play the best of the best. So what was it, your brothers that helped you, like, listen, this is where you need to go, or your mom or whatever? Like,
man.
What went into that?
Man, my mom, she was big on it. Honestly, like, at that point, like I said, man, the surrounding of the school I was even at, like it wasn't the best, surrounding. We
Talk about what changed for you, because like I know, like not trying to toot my own, but like you came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
What like your life had to change after that camp.
Oh yeah, for sure it changed. Like
your life changed after that shit.
No doubt, because in the sense of like, I get back from the camp, I got the the MVP of the camp, so I came back from that camp. But I'm not thinking obviously that I'm not thinking it's going national. You feel me? I'm thinking I'm just going there to play.
The best was there.
Yeah,
you took over that shit.
So
it was like,
right. Yeah. So because y'all knew some of y'all knew each other. Y'all knew. I didn't know nobody really. So and like we said before, like I was always to myself. But I mean, I'm kind of all over the place. But the reason why I always to myself, bro, is because my brothers was like, man, you can't be too friendly, this and that. You know what I mean? Like that was my mindset every day. Like it was times where I was like, man, I want to kind of just go talk to him. Like, see, you know what I mean? See what's good. But I didn't know how to separate the competitive side and the like off the court side. You feel me? So I mean, now it's different. Obviously, you get older, you realize what it is. But yeah, man, it changed really after that. But then teaming up with Isaiah. So when I teamed up with Isaiah Austin, that's when it really took off, because he already was at the top. Him, Drummond, like, you know what I mean? They everybody, Chris Dunn and them, everybody coming to see them guys all the time. So we still freshmen for real, but I'm holding my own against some of these guys, and then it's like,
you gaining respect.
I gain respect, and then my confidence is going up, and I'm like, man, you know what? I can hang. It's so funny because by the time I was a senior, the rest was like, "Dad, you still in high? You know what I mean? You still in school?" Exactly. But yeah, because we played up every year. So even like with AAU, it was like, you know, at that time EYBL just starting to come up really. You got the Under Armour trying to come up with Adidas circuit, but I was like, same thing. I was like, man. Because I had you at that point, you got teams asking you, can you come play this weekend, and that.
For sure.
So I'm like, man, where is so and so? Oh, they had Bull Williams this weekend. Oh, I'm going
for sure.
You know what I mean? They had whatever Vegas. Oh, I'm going with y'all just because I want to play who they say the best guys is.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, man,
for sure. That's big time, bro. Like my thing is, it's crazy that you talk about just first the Boo Williams situation.
Yeah.
You showed up to Boo Williams, and me and my coach John that was on my coach for CP3, we talk about this shit all the time. And we sit there, and apparently, I forgot about this. So we lose our first game in Boo, and we're playing Texas Pro next, which is
that's game,
and y'all, they had got blitzed the night before by like 50. They got beat by 50, and you show up the next day, and they was like, yo, we're going to beat their ass. They just got whooped by 50, blah, blah, blah. And I said, and apparently I told John, I said, John, yeah, they got beat by 50, but they didn't have him.
Yeah.
He's going to change everything. And then next thing you know, y'all beat us. Y'all whoop our ass. You controlled the whole game. And I was just like, man, I told y'all he was nice, bro.
But that who I came there for was Devin was killing that summer, bro. That Booker. I mean, he was going to work. I was like, Devin kind of came out of nowhere too.
Because Devin played for Alabama Challenge.
Exactly.
And I'm just like, why is he playing with them?
I was like, bro, and I saw him, I was like, this dude is nice, bro. Nice. And people like, even when he went to Kentucky, I was like, man, y'all don't understand, bro. Like Devin, he the real deal. But like his name was hot, and I was like, man, I gotta play Devin. Like I want to see what Devin, is. I mean, man, Izzo was there. Like, all them coaches used to come up to watch us play, obviously. But like, yeah, man, that was a good game, and that was the first time I got to see who he was.
So we go through pretty much the highs and the lows. What was a wake up call for you in high school? Like a moment like, I can't let that shit happen no more. Like
on the court or off the court?
It could be either or both.
Yeah. Man, on the court, bro, my attitude wasn't the best, really, honestly. So like, I would always try to I had to learn how to talk to certain people, like my teammates probably, for example. So like, instead of like somebody I can probably cuss them out, but somebody I can't probably, cuss them. You know what I mean? Something
Everybody
like that.
don't got that.
Yeah, exactly. So I always used to think like everybody they wired how I'm wired, but that honestly wasn't the case. So man, that's a tough question you asked because man, it's some stuff, but what can't, man? I guess that kind of is what stood out because it was times I was like, man, you just got to be a better person for real. But off the court was probably like just had to make better, just being around the right people.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like I mean, I had some teammates, man, that honestly they in prison right now. They, you know what I mean? Because it just was some situations going on, bro. So my family did a good job. My brothers, they did a good job of making sure like you not going here, you gonna be here, blah blah blah. So keeping me just out the way.
That's big time. Shout out to them too, because like, we see it all the time. I mean, we see it too often of guys that have ultra talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a chance.
There's more of them out the league than there is in the league.
I'm telling you, bro. It's just like it's a tough dynamic, but at the end of the day, you try to do everything you can to stir them in the right direction.
Right.
And I think it's one of those things where I enjoy doing this because you can listen to this and show it's a different path you could take.
Yeah,
Everybody
bro.
has, like you said, it ain't too late. See, you came on the scene 8th grade year and you took over the whole shit. Like, it was like, yo, this man, he the best in the nation. Shit, like he dominated this motherfucker. But going into high school, what was the moment where you were like, yeah, I'm here? Like, I mean, I guess Fab Frost.
Yeah. But shoot, that was probably the moment for like our age group. Yeah. You know what I mean? But you get humbled as soon as you go
for sure.
For high school.
Exactly.
So man, shout out Jamal Branch. He was a top player at the time too. He was my teammate. He was a guard. Man, he was cooking me every day in practice for 2 months straight, bro. 2 months. I was every day, bro. I was like, I cannot stop this dude. Like, I was like, hey, like he was a senior at the time. I was a freshman.
Yeah.
I was like, dog, I cannot stop him. Like, it was just frustrating me, bro. So then little by little, like, I mean, he was still older and he was still doing his thing, but I kind of started like, competing a little, like at a high, like instead of him scoring every time, now it's like, all right, make him go 3 for 5, 2 for 5,
for sure.
Just little progressions that I was making. But when it was like, I'm here was probably like sophomore year. Sophomore year. Cause like I was lucky, like I keep saying, I played with Isaiah, this dude named Jalon Hornby. Micah came to our school, Seaborn. So my team was always like top nationally, and our team was good within itself. Jordan Mickey was on my team. And yeah, Jordan Mickey was also on my team. He made it to the NBA for a little bit. But it was just like, that was when they demanded more out of me. And then that's when I knew like, all right, bro, like you can't F it up. You got to step it up for your teammates.
For sure. For sure. It's so crazy because you let me know if this how you felt when I was playing up. I damn near played up since I was 14.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was playing 17 and under that whole time. When I got to my senior year.
But you was playing, man.
When I got to my senior year, I was like, I don't give a damn who it's from. It's curtain call for everybody.
Bro, I think we played y'all in Charlotte.
We played y'all in Charlotte.
Yeah, bro. And you had like 39.
That was one of my best games I played in my career, bro.
Man, we was like, we can't do nothing with dude right now, listen, bro. We threw like 3 different people, 4 different people.
We played in Charlotte. It was not,
You know, it's funny, PJ was on my team. Washington, he was a freshman.
Really?
Yes. PJ Washington was on my team.
That is crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Did they play him?
Yeah, he played. I mean, he was coming out the bench, but
he got some of that business too.
Everybody, myself. I was just like, dog.
I don't know that game, boy. I was on one.
Yeah, bro.
I was on.
Y'all won?
I think we ended up winning.
Yeah, I
don't
remember.
Punched on some play the clip.
Man, yes, you did.
I don't know who it was.
I don't know
Charlotte.
who it was either.
I put somebody 2-hand.
Yeah, bro.
Man, I went crazy. You was hooping that game too. I was like, all right. Because I knew. I was like, all right.
I
got damn E-Man tonight.
It was on some like, this nigga, he not missing nothing, bro.
I wasn't missing shit that game.
Like, it was almost like I felt like, he remembered Fab Frost, bro.
Yeah,
it was that's how I was like, bro, he's hooping. So that probably But if you talking about like, senior year, we was playing basically like when we want to. It's time. You get what I'm saying? Like that's when you start seeing triple team, double team, and you like, dang, bro.
It was.
Yeah,
nuts.
bro. So
what was your best game in high school?
Whew. You know, it's funny. My team was always so good. Like
you didn't have to go crazy.
I didn't have to. But y'all can play the clip, by the way. Yeah. But Yates, bro, it was Yates is like a historical school here in Houston,
and
bro.
It's smoke every time.
Yeah, every time. Dallas versus Houston, bro.
Oh, it's smoke every time.
We gonna hoop every time.
It's crazy because I know about Yates from North Carolina.
Okay.
Like I watched when you saw Yates come on Ballers Life or something, you're like,
yeah, bro.
Happened.
Joe Young was over there cooking. Yeah, but Yates, man, that was a team because it was something we was gonna play each other in it was something crazy like state champ. Anyways, but we didn't get to play there. But everybody was like, we're gonna set that game up for next year. So it was crazy. We had football. I mean, I transferred from Grace Prep when Isaiah Austin left, and I went to Prime Prep. Which that was Deion Sanders' school. Yeah. So Deion was there. You know, he there every day, whatever. Like basically what y'all seen in Colorado.
He doing the same shit.
He been Deion. That's him, bro. Yeah. Like so, it's just funny to me that people are like trying to say, "Oh, he putting on the act." Nah, this is him, bro.
Oh no,
yeah. So
if you can't tell what he's doing is super authentic.
Yeah, bro, genuine dude, cared for us, all that. But so we transferred to his school. My coach went over, I went over, so we still had a pretty nice team. But Yates, I remember we played them, and I was like, dog, we cannot lose. The gym probably no bigger than this room, dog. Yeah. They on the players on the. I fall. And they on top of me like, yo, and they like, if y'all win, like, y'all gonna see us after the game. About you know, Houston, Dallas type thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I was like, man, we better come out of here with a dub, bro. So like, I think I'll say that's probably the most memorable game for me. Just because how live it was, bro. But we brought our own DJ to the game. It was so hood, bro. It was just, it was just wild.
That's one of them games.
Bro.
If you could go back and play it again, you would.
Yeah, bro. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. I dunked somebody. I can't remember, bro. I was like, nah, that was it, bro.
That's tough.
Funnest game.
That's tough.
Sure.
Talk about, you got to get into it because talk about Coach Prime for a second.
Yeah,
like talk about being a part of his aura and his. Like he it's like he breeds, not breeds,
positivity,
but like,
bro.
Like you just feel like you a dog.
That's exactly what it is, bro. But he has like this speech, like you look good, you feel good, play whatever he's saying is, bro. So he used to do that for us before the game all the time. But it's just, to me, I'm so happy for him and for even Shador and Shiloh. They was like 7th grade, 6th grade or something like that when I was a senior. Yeah. So they used to come
watch you play,
watch me play, run around with me, this and that. And what's funny is the confidence that they had now is what they had then. And their dad instilled that in them. You know what I mean? They're like, E, you saw I beat you right now. About, you know, that's Shador, especially like that. I was like, Shador, man, shut up, move. But like seeing what he doing now, like as a grown up, obviously in college, like I'm so proud, like for them. And it's just like you said, man, Prime, that's him, bro. Like positivity.
And he even supported the basketball team.
Yeah, bro. He was at the games, all that. He'll come on the court, shoot with us, like do all that. Like
that's tough.
So yeah, man. And it's crazy because if me and you had NIL at that time,
boy. Oh my God.
Hey man.
We would be doing this podcast in a mansion. Man, legit mansion. Because I still have bread that I'm sitting on.
Oh yeah. Nah, you living right. But yeah, man, that, I mean, we can't do nothing about that, but you know what they said. But we can transition to college. That's kind of how that stuff started.
Yeah, for sure. So you're a top recruit. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. You didn't go to McDonald's.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I was there.
What team was you on?
Man, I don't remember. I know it was me. I was on Jalil's team. He won MVP.
You lost though.
Yeah,
y'all won.
No, we did win.
Y'all won. I lost.
Yeah.
Did you like Jordan? Which one you like better, Jordan Brand or McDonald's?
Man, I can't really remember the Jordan one like that.
I can't remember Jordan like that either.
Yeah, I remember.
McDonald's was fun though.
McDonald's was fun.
McDonald's was fun.
I like McDonald's. Yeah, no, I was there.
McDonald's was more like you definitely opened up more as the years went on.
Yeah.
I remember we used to talk. We were like, this ain't,
he don't
this
talk
man,
to
he
nobody.
don't talk to nobody, bro. I'm like, yeah, you nice, bro.
Yeah, right.
What up, man?
Hey, man, that's funny, bro.
Because I'm the guy. I'm talking to everybody.
No,
like,
for sure.
I'm talking to everybody, but when we up between them lines, what
as
up?
soon as if we in the breakfast room, you gonna hear Theo, bro. Yeah. So I was like, Theo here, bro.
Every single time.
I started talking a little more at that point because I was like, man, I'm seeing these dudes every summer, every camp, bro. Like, I need to know what they do for a living, I guess, at this point. But yeah, bro. After that, I was like, but it's funny though, like you said, when we saw each other, it's been years, but it was like just us being from 14 class, it's like, nah, bro, I go to war for y'all, bro.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? That's how it is for real. So anytime, me, man, we had a discussion about that like 2 weeks ago. I was like, man, I'm taking my class over it. The only class I'm like, man, they tough is like 07. That was
D. Rosen?
Yeah.
No. Was it?
Yeah. I was like, they was nice. But
it was crazy though. I'm sitting here thinking like, we about to go on 10 years.
10 years, bro.
Since McDonald's.
Bro.
That's crazy. We old as hell.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We old as hell.
I be tripped out when, like, we old, but, I mean, we're young, but we're old. So I be tripped out when, like, I be asking a kid, like, how old are you? He'd be like, man, I was born in 2005. I'm like, what? Like, but he's like 18. Like, you know what I mean? I'll do the math, but he's old. Like, you're an older guy. Yeah, he's older. Like, he can hold his own. He can drive. He can do everything I'm basically doing. But yeah, that be tripping me out.
That's nuts.
But yeah, bro.
That's nuts. So you're highly recruited guy, McDonald's All-American, Jordan Brand, all that. Like, you got all the what was recruitment like for you?
Man,
how do you handle all that?
So I've actually never spoke about this like publicly, but honestly, this is how that whole process went for me. My dream school was Texas. That was my dream school. And that's where I wanted to go. But then like some of the players was like, man, like kind of reconsider if you really want to go there, blah, blah, blah. I was going to commit my freshman year.
Really?
Yeah. Like I was like, man, that is where I'm going. Like I was like, I don't care. Nobody can talk me out, this and that. My cousin, who is Mike Kabongo, he was a McDonald's All-American, this and that. He ended up going to Texas.
Yep.
So I was talking to him. He was like, man, I just don't think this would be the right fit for you. I mean, they had whatever they had going on over there. And I was like, dang, I was hurt. I was like, man, this is where I want to go. Yeah, I was like, this is where I want to go. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm just going to take that out. So then at that point, I was like a sophomore at that time. I was like, man, I don't know where I want to go. Obviously, you talking to teams and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm going to Kentucky. Like that day, I was like, I'm not going to Texas. I'm going to Kentucky. Like that was my mindset the whole time.
Okay.
And Coach Cal was recruiting this and that. And they had obviously the one and done wave going on.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what I wanted to do. And then Larry Brown came to SMU.
Yeah.
So I was like, my high school coach was like, man, you ever consider SMU? I was like, man, watch out, bro. I was like, I'm not trying to hear S because they was playing, they was bad for a few years.
Bad.
Yeah, bad. I was like, bro. So I was like, they was like, yo, SMU was like, can you text James Blackman? They was like, can you try to get, he was in our class, James Blackman. They was like, can you get him to like consider us, just say like, you thinking about us, just see like, because they was recruiting him hard.
Yeah.
And I was like, I texted him, I was like, man, I'm thinking about SMU. What you think? He was like, what's that? I was like, no. Bro, I don't even know if he remember that. I was like,
what's the SMU?
He was like, what's SMU? I was like, Southern Methodist. I was like, he was like, oh man, he wasn't even thinking about him.
Wow.
That's me wanting them bad though.
That's crazy.
And I was like, dang, bro, ain't nobody really gonna go to SMU for real. So, but in my mind, I'm Kentucky.
Yep.
So that's serious how I made my decision, bro. I wasn't thinking about no other school but Kentucky.
Yep.
But then SMU came in the picture. Larry Brown is at my house. I'm not my house, my school every single day, bro. Like, come on, eat this, that. Just talking to me. And then little by little, like, it started, you know what I mean? I'm starting to see. Right. I go to their practice, and then obviously back then when you transfer, you got to sit out.
Yeah.
So they had like 4 transfers, but they practicing, but they can't play in games.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, they all right. Like, they can play this and that. But nobody's seeing them because they transfer.
They transfer, yep.
So then I was like, man, nah, but I still want to go to Kentucky. So my brother was at a JUCO, my middle brother. And then I wanted to go to school with him. He didn't care really about playing, but he was just like, man, let's just like be together.
Be together, yeah.
Right. And he was going to be a senior. I was going to be a freshman. And I was like, man, let me call Coach Cal and see if he can like work something out to like see if he can, get him a scholarship, whatever.
Yeah.
I called Coach Cal because I was fixed on. I was like, I'm going. I called Coach Cal. I was like, yo, Coach Cal, like my brother, I want him to be there with me. Like, is it cool? Like he get a scholarship, whatever. Like figure out that part out. He's like, let me see what I can do. I was like, all right, cool. Like hung up, call Larry Brown. I said, yo, my brother, same thing basically. I was like, I want to play my brother a scholarship, this, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, all right, done deal. I committed then. That's exactly how I committed. Because we knew we was going one. Like in my mind, I was like, bro, I'm not going to school for more than. I'm not. That's what my mindset was. So I was like, and I knew the team that I would be playing with if I came to that school. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, I'm in Dallas, and then Dallas was going crazy when I decided to stay home. So it was called. They changed the stadium. The stadium now is called Moody Coliseum. I used to go to the games. It was like Mudiay Coliseum.
That's crazy.
I was like, tough. Man, I'm staying home. So yeah, bro, that's kind of how I made that college decision.
You didn't get a damn Kentucky a chance.
They didn't give my brother a chance. So I took.
All you had to say was, no problem, get it done.
I just wanted to be my brother, bro, because at that time, that's when you start kind of creeping up, looking at like, what am I projected if I come out, this and that. They had me at 1, bro. So I was like, sure.
I can go where the hell
I was like, man, and I was like, Larry Brown is, that's
point guard.
Yeah, and coach, he's so respected, bro.
Yeah, for sure. But he didn't go.
Did not go. Did not. I went from staying home to going across the world, bro.
But did not go. Man.
Yep.
I mean, you shocked me, you shocked the world. What went into that? What happened? What went
all
into
right.
that?
We had Nike Hoop Summit.
Yep.
And y'all were USA. I'm a world team. Obviously being from Africa, I'm a world team. USA was trying to get me. I was like, the ball can't go to everybody.
Yeah.
I was like, they got too many people over there. I was like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and play with world. So what's funny story is that's the first time I saw Jokic. Jokic was on my team. Remember y'all played against him?
Yeah.
And then I was Jokic going to work in practices, bro. Practice is really where the game is the game, but practice, them scouts, them scouts is there too. And I was like, I called my brothers, I called everybody back home. I was like, bro, I just found like Baby Dirk. I was like, that's what I was calling him at the time. I was calling him Baby Dirk at the time. He wasn't showing his passing ability like that, but he was still like doing some stuff. I was like, dog, he jumping no harder than like a paper, bro. Like he's not jumping. And I was like, dog, this dude is nice. I mean, Carl was with me. Trey Lyles was with me.
Yeah.
So this,
we still won. Don't worry about it.
They did win. They did. But
play the clip.
Jokic got in foul trouble. Carl got in foul trouble. But we gonna forget about that. But yeah, bro. So I go there. I play well in practice. I'm doing good. The game, I do good. I had 20, but y'all won.
Yeah.
But then I had a Chinese player on my team. He was from China. And his coach brought him, which he was on the world team.
Yeah.
And he saw me practice every day. He saw us practice every day.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm just like, we just playing. In my mind, I'm going to SMU. Like, we just playing. Because the game was in March, I think.
It was late.
Late.
Hoop Summit super late. It's the last thing.
Exactly. So then after that, I come back to the crib. Then you got NCAA starting to investigate, doing all this stuff. Yeah. I took no money, by the way. I did not take money.
Yeah.
But anyways, there was teams offering. I mean, there were schools offering, but I didn't take money from SMU.
Yeah.
Other people, but my SMU was not it. So what's funny is like SMU, they was like investigating this and that because they said I was gonna miss the first 18 games.
Damn.
If I went, bro, that's a season. That's a season. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was like, dang, like I'm fighting it. I'm like, yo, I passed the AC to everything. Boom, 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 boom. I do everything I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
And there was like 18 games probably is what's going to be like your penalty if you decide to come, blah, blah, blah. I was like, man, I can't do that. So what's funny is out of nowhere, bro, like my guy's great. I don't know how it happened. The Chinese team and the China dude that was with us, they was like, yo, do you want to come? I don't know how they picked up on the story, bro.
Yeah.
They was like, do you want to come to play in China?
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm telling my mom, like, nah, man, I'm trying to go to school. Like, I don't know nothing about China, this and that.
Exactly.
They say 1.2. I was like, man, let's pack the bag. I was like, hey, man, what? We 18 years old. My family ain't never seen money like that, bro.
Waste no time.
Man, I told I'm trying to get my mom in a better situation.
Yeah.
I was like, I hate school anyways.
Yeah.
I was like, we out of 6 months. I was like, we out of here, bro. So, and then Under Armour came. I signed with Under Armour. So like that's basically how that happened, bro.
I don't really know what to say, but I probably would have did the same damn thing.
Yeah, bro.
1.2. Mm-hmm. Sayonara. See you later. Where do I sign? That's what I would have said.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, bro. That's big time. That's big time. How was your experience in China? How was that?
It was different, bro. It was different. I mean, you got, that culture has never seen, some of them never seen Black people, bro.
Yeah.
So they coming to me, rubbing my skin, trying to see if Danny, I'm real for real.
What?
So
trying to see if it real off.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to tell you. So, but it was what it did for me, bro. It made me grow up even faster.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up fast, but that even like the professional mindset of it, like I grew up even faster with. And then Will Bynum, the guard Will Bynum.
Yeah.
He ended up coming to China and playing on that team too.
Okay.
So like I got to learn more from him a little bit. So that helped a lot, bro. So but the culture was probably the most shocking. Not gonna lie to you. The food was different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I tried to eat like Panda Express for a while, but it was not the same food that it is there. Theirs is like fresh. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, but I enjoyed my time because I got to experience a whole different side of the world.
For sure.
But the fans, bro, love. That's probably like the best thing I've ever like
really
experienced from like the
That's
fans.
big time.
Yeah.
That's big time.
So it was nice.
I've heard that though. Like, I mean, you see guys go over to China and spend time there in the summer, and it looked like just straight love.
Yeah, bro.
The whole time you're there. So that's huge. What was it that you figured out about your game while you were over there? Because like at the end of the day, college is an experience that you're trying to figure out your niche. Like you playing against guys who 23, 22 years old, like grown ass men.
Right.
But you're doing the same thing going overseas to China. What was it that you figured out pretty quickly there? I mean, it's definitely different because they're pros.
Right. As far as my game, like consistency, bro. That was probably the most like the coach at that time. I was 18, so coach is like, use your speed to your advantage. Like the effort of that got to be there every day.
Yeah.
So like that was my mindset. I knew I can get to the paint. You know what I mean? Streaky shooter, whatever, here and there. But it was like, what is something that you can do well at a like, at a good level? And over there was just like, play fast.
Yeah.
Like that's what it was over there. But the difference between the league and there was like the athleticism is a whole different.
It's drastic.
Yeah, it's
drastic.
No doubt. Like
for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll probably say that was my thing.
Yeah. I mean, you're going, bro. I'm over here still thinking about 1.2 for 6 months. That's lovely.
Yeah, bro.
That is lovely. So you get there, you're leaving after the year's over with. What is your process like at the end of the season? Like you go through draft workouts and all the same stuff, just like everybody else, right?
Yeah. So I did. I mean, I was projected top 4 at the time. At the time, I was projected top 4. So D-Lo came and had a crazy freshman year. Yeah, that's when he took. He took off. So like we was like the first like two guards. So, but I didn't know. We didn't know. We knew Carl was going number 1. Everybody knew Carl was going number 1.
Yeah.
Now from 2 to kind of like 10, we didn't know that range right there. We didn't know, but I worked out for the first 4 teams: Minnesota, New York, LA, Philly. That was the other team. So that's the process was different, but I was like, man, since you was, there was my agency at the time was telling me like, you projected to be a top pick, so like, let's not do all these workouts, but do just these workouts. And then they decided like it's best for me not go to the combine. I wanted to go to the combine, but it was like, you know, all you're gonna do there is basically measurements and this and that. So that kind of was just the whole process coming out.
That's tough. That's tough. So we get the draft night. We get the draft night. You did all the workouts. You went to China. You went to Fat Frost. You dominated that shit. Like all of this is built up to this moment. What was that moment like for you and your family?
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like for me, it wasn't about me. Like I wanted when my name got called, I was like, I just want Moms to be good, bro.
Yeah.
Like that. Because at that point, obviously we're younger, but you get some success, but it's like in my head, I was like, I just wanted to work wherever I go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking about like, because like I said, I was blessed the year before with the finances. So I'm not thinking, oh, I'm about to come into like money. Yeah, you think that too, but it's like, I'm like,
I got money.
Yeah, I got what I wanted to really get. And I know I'm going into some, you know, some more. So it's like the money's not the motivation at that point. It was just like, I want to just go to a great situation, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm being, at that time, Kobe, that was Kobe's last year. And I was like, man, I worked out for the Lakers twice. I was like, I was like, man, I kind of want to go to the Lakers just because, you know, I'm a student in the game, so I want to ask like questions.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to like pick his brain up. But I mean, I ended up getting his number, which I texted him a few times, this and that. But that's where I wanted to go at that time. But yeah, it didn't work out that way.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So you end up going to Denver.
Yep.
Did you know?
No, bro. So I started slipping after 4 because KP Kristaps went 4.
Yep.
He went 4, and then 5th was Willie
Cauley-Stein. Yep.
No, my bad. Mario.
Berzonia.
He was 5th, and then Willie was 6th. So never worked out for Denver. Never did a interview with Denver. I never did none of that, bro.
I'm getting tired of this shit.
Why this ain't your first time hearing that?
We have done. Hong, what you think? Maybe 2 people? No, but I don't think there might have been one person that has talked to the team that's drafted. It ain't been many, bro.
Right.
Like it's always somebody, they don't interview, they don't have a workout.
How it work out for them? Some of them, it
is what it is, but like, it's just crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I'm like,
why interview?
What are you doing all the other workouts for?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So like, what goes into that? Like, do you know? Like, you're getting intel on this guy, but you don't you haven't even spoken to him,
Right.
So is that exactly what happened? Like, you
bro,
spoke to him or nothing?
I think I got drafted off of. So Tim Conley, which I am forever grateful for because that's my man's. Like Tim Conley, a great dude. You know, he's a president now for, I think, Minnesota. But he ended up, his brother watched me in China.
Okay.
So his brother was with Phoenix, I think, at the time. And his brother was like, you should take him. So like, and Tim, I guess he did his homework or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
But he's not thinking I'm going there though.
He's thinking you're going to be gone.
Yeah, he's thinking I'm gone. So like, at that time, I've never been to Colorado in my life. Like, I was like, bro, I don't know nothing. And I'm the type of person where like, I want to know. I don't like being blindsided, bro. Like, I hate that. Which, I mean, you can't really control too much in the draft, but I mean, it just worked out that way. But if I could kind of do it all over again, I wish I would have had an interview or something. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because it's like y'all getting something y'all don't know. Y'all know off of highlights or y'all know off of word of mouth, but you don't know the real thing. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, bro, which that was another crazy up and down when I got to Denver, bro.
You sitting there in the draft room and Denver's on the clock. You're not even thinking you're going there.
So, no, this how it happened. My agent was texting me and he was like, because Sacramento did ask, but I didn't go do the workout with Sacramento.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they did ask, but I was like, nah, I'm not feeling like I didn't want to go out there at that time. But in my head, I was like, man, you know, the mindset that I come from and the mindset of the culture that I've had around me was like the Miami culture, like Pat Riley, like strict, this, that. You know what I mean? Like in a sense of like he ain't BS and no games. He's straightforward, this and that. So in my head, they had the 10th pick. So I'm like, all right, like I'm talking to my agency, like, see if I can get to 10, like if I can get to 10, like try to text them, call them, whatever. I mean, but I didn't get there though.
Yeah.
So they text me, they was like when they on the clock, when Denver's on the clock, they was like, you're going to Denver. And I was like, what? Because I was like, they want me? Like, like I don't even know nothing about them.
That's crazy.
Man,
bro.
I didn't even know nobody's name, bro.
You like, just figured, you just meeting everybody.
I'm meeting everybody for the first time. Tim, I never seen him. And I had to Google everybody. I was like, let me see how this person looked, this and that. But me and Tim ended up having a real great like relationship. Like he a cool, good dude. But yeah, man, Denver was a different place.
For sure. What up, everybody? This your boy Theo Pinson here. And shout out to Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy sports game out there.
Head over to prizepicks.com or the app. It's super easy to sign up. You pick between 2 to 6 players. You select either more or less than the stat projections.
Listen, Prize Picks is the only daily fantasy sports game that has injury insurance.
With Prize Picks injury insurance, if one of your players get injured, your entry still stays in play.
Prize Picks takes less than 60 seconds to make your entries, but also you can make 25 times your money.
Prize Picks will match up to your first $100 deposit using promo code RACE. That means if you spend $20, they'll match $20. If you spend $100, they'll match $100.
Go to prizepicks.com/race. Use code RACE for the first deposit match up to $100. What was your welcome to NBA moment?
Oof. Man, bro. This is how crazy it is. I came in 2015, so I played a lot of the like OGs of like, you know, Tim Duncan's, them like, you know what I mean, Kobe I got to play. But bro, when I played Tony Parker, dog, I'm not gonna lie to you, he gave me 20 and 10 in the first half.
First half.
I was like, because you know that system was just like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, they've been doing it for years.
Bro. As soon as you pass, boom, boom, boom. I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I was like real life, like
help me.
Yeah, bro. I was like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Like he just is having his way, dog.
Yeah.
And like that's probably one of the first times I started thinking about like, I don't care what's going on the offensive end for me right now. Let me figure out how to contain this dude, bro. Like, so
that's a fact.
He was the first, to this day, I say that's the hardest person I've ever had to guard, bro. For me. Because like I'm a big point guard, bro. Yeah. So like keeping up with him, he coming off screen. LA was there at the time. LaMarcus Aldridge was there. You got Kawhi, Manu still there.
They still nice.
They just came off the finals, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, this dude is tough, bro. And that was kind of like his last year with like having that
burst.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So I'll say that was my coming to lead moment. But the other person, I ain't have a good game against him until he damn near became my teammate, was DeAndre, bro. Jordan.
Really?
DJ, bro.
He's a freak athlete,
yeah, bro. We ended up being real cool. That's like my bro. He good dude, bro. So
great dude.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Shout out DJ, man. I need you on the pod.
But what's funny is like, this dude was calling out, like he kind of like what you hear about LeBron in a sense, like I'm calling the play. He telling what we gonna do, this and that. And like, that was because in China, I can boom, 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 layup. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, dunk, whatever. Him, I'm boom, 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 block. It's like, it ain't even like close. I'm like, dog, he on that block, I'm on this block. He's still getting there. Bro. And I was like, bro, I ain't like, against the Clippers, I ain't have a good game until like my 4th year, bro. Because he was like, I was like, how do I figure this dude?
I played with DJ my 2nd year.
Oh, he was here.
He was in Brooklyn.
Okay.
He was in Brooklyn. And he does this thing where he just studies the shit.
Yeah,
he
bro.
He studies the shit. He knows the play call. He'll ask the coach. He'll be like, yo, 2 twists, blah, blah, blah. He'd be like, that's the one. Okay, got it. And then he's talking about it. Like he's talking it all. I'm like,
man,
makes it easier.
I love
for
that
everybody.
dude, bro. What he did for me probably enhanced. Just it was a little thing, but it was a big thing. He was like, because in warm-ups, you know, he drenching. Full sweat. Like KG was like that too, but he drenching, bro. Like, I'm like, dang, bro, like we ain't even played the game yet. You tired? Like, I was like, why you sweating so hard? And he was like, see, that's your problem. He's like, E, that's your problem. He said, you want to wait until second half to try to take over, blah, blah, blah. He said, nah, we need you from like the first quarter to the fourth quarter. Bro, ever since that day, like, during warm-ups, I'm going hard. Like, not hard to like where you can hurt, but I'm saying like, you getting a good sweat, bro. Sure. So you just, you know, that first quarter kind of be kind of like slow. Iffy. Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
And he was like, bro, you can get you 8 points in the first quarter by just playing harder than everybody.
Playing harder than everybody else. Yeah. That's a great point.
Yeah,
shout out DJ, man. I didn't know you was that wise, my boy. Did not know you was that wise. We're gonna see you the clip. Yeah. I did not know. But that's crazy, bro. So you were in Denver how many years?
3.
3 years in Denver. What was the hardest thing about your first 3 years?
Man,
being
bro.
Your first round pick, they're expecting, okay, we got Emmanuel Mudiay, man. We about to take this thing off to a new level. Jokic is there?
Jokic is there. But me and him we got all rookie team.
Okay.
So all right, we can rate that. That team was for youngsters, we was nice, bro.
Yeah.
So it was Yusuf Nurkic.
Yep.
Jokic. Just got drafted my second year. So they were like, Gallo was still there. Gallinari was still there. You got Wilson Chandler was still there. But like, Will Barton was there. So every time trades came up, we was the team of like, y'all go find. Like, y'all, that's the team.
Yeah.
Like, we want this guy, but Tim, he was smart though. He was like, man, nah, like, you know what I mean? I'm keeping this crew together. So as a young team, we was pretty good. But for me, bro, I was so young, dog, and it was times where it was just like, somebody just give me some guidance. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's where I was at. I was just like,
who's the other PG there with you?
Jameer Nelson. Yeah,
okay.
but Jameer still was like, I mean, nothing against it, but he still felt like he can play though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like,
he was like,
exactly. He was this guy coming
exactly. In. He still felt like, nah, I still got something in the tank. So, I mean, which it's a business, bro. I understand that. So it was just like, Mike Miller was the only one probably that was like, what do you need? Like, what do you need? The shooter, Mike Miller. And I was like, dog, like somebody just like, I kind of was like left to figure it out by your own, bro.
You throw it to the wolves.
Exactly, bro. So it was like this, bro. Up and down. And I was like, I mean, I had some games where it's like, all right, nah, you know, 20s, this and that, 30, whatever.
What was that first game for you that you was like, oh yeah?
Shoot, that was first game of my career, bro. But what's funny is like, my first game was, I had 17-9. I had 17 and 9. But what's funny about that is, y'all can look this up too. I set the record for something like the assists and then turnovers within the same game. With the first game, I had like 11 turnovers that first game. No lie. It was like 10-11, bro. No lie.
11?
We won though. So I went.
We won though.
I'm not lying to you, bro.
Play the clip. Play all the turnovers.
But what's facts? But what's crazy about it is, you know, as a youngster, bro, and I didn't go to college. I'm just hooping though. I don't know. I got 10 turns. I'm not
just
thinking,
like a pickup. We be throwing that ball
exactly, bro. I'm not thinking like that's probably the only thing that it's not a regret, but I wish I would have went to college for, bro. Because Larry Brown would have taught me. I had the talent, but taught me how to play basketball. Yeah. You feel me? So like. So yeah, bro, when I was thrown out there to the Wolves, it was just like, figure it out. So I was hooping off of just like instinct, bro. So some games I was like, man, I had 24 in a quarter before though. And it was against Boston. It was like my second year. I had 24 that quarter and I was like, I think I figured it out. Like I was like,
clip.
I was like, bro, I think I probably like, I got it. I got hot, but I was like, all right, this is this, that. But nobody... D Brown, which was the coach, the one that dunked with the left hand. So everybody that I kind of had on my side kind of just started like he left after my first year. Ed Pickney was there. He was an assistant coach. He left. And it was just like, I had nobody to like, yo, you know what I mean?
And your personality is just like,
exactly,
it's tough.
bro.
Like you had your brothers your whole life.
Mhm.
They've been with you the whole time. So
Mhm.
like, you want to know everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then when people like going, you be like,
Yeah, bro.
damn, I can't go with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was real inconsistent, bro. And then like, I mean, some games I was just like, he just ain't rocking with me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just not. He don't want to play me. He don't want to play me.
For sure.
So it was what it was.
That's crazy, bro. I mean, just to have the up and down flows of a season, because that's how it is.
Right.
That's how the NBA it is.
Right.
It's up and down all the
Mhm.
time. You ain't here all the time.
No.
Like, nobody is.
No.
There's not one player that has a great year all the way through
Yeah.
a year.
And I honestly, bro, my percentages was horrible though,
Yeah.
because I was just like, I was shooting long twos. I was shooting like, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't until like probably the end of the year, D Brown got with me and he was like, all right, we're going to pick your spots on the court. You know, as young as we not thinking, get to your spot. You just like, I'm here, I'm open, I'm shooting.
Yeah, I'm shooting it.
So like, after that, when I started learning that, I was like, all right, like elbows is my spot. Like, let me get to the elbows. Like corner threes, like shoot corner threes, stuff like that. But that was a tough transition. But it's funny though, because I still in my career, I'm averaging double figures though.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So it's like, the NBA is just it's
business is crazy.
Yeah, man.
I'm going ahead and say this though. 11 turnovers is crazy. That's crazy. In one game.
But we got the dub.
They got the dub. So who cares? Do they remember it? Only E does.
I do remember
Only E remembers that shit.
But yeah, bro.
So you spent 3 years in Denver.
And then I get traded to New York.
So you play with Denver, New York.
And Utah.
So you go from Denver for 3, traded to New York. What's the mindset once you get traded?
Oh, I'm about to hoop.
You hype.
I'm like, because I wanted to leave. You know what I mean? Okay. I was like, this ain't working out for me. This ain't working out for y'all. Like, just do what's best for both parties.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, the situation here is not the best situation for me.
So third year, you're pretty much, you're not playing.
Second year, it was like, it was
up
just
and down.
Up and down. So I'm like, it'll be games where I play 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Games I don't play at all. Games, yo, you know, we sitting on the bench watching, yo, E, get in there. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, of course you're going to be inconsistent. Sure. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, as a professional, you want to be ready, this and that. But at the end of the day, that's very hard to do, bro. That's very hard to do. So I was just like, man. Whole damn career, and shout out to them, though. They won a championship, which I was happy for them. I text Coach Malone, like, all of them. I was like, man, congrats. I was happy for them. But it was just like, that wasn't the place for me. So I get to New York, and by that third year, I kind of was already like, man, I'm just ready for this year to be done. Because I got traded in All-Star break. I was like, I'm ready for it to be done and like start my fourth year basically.
Yeah.
But that fourth year is when I was like, all right, nah, I'm back. I'm back. Which I had a like career year. Like I was playing well. I mean, I had some injuries, but other than that, when I was on the floor, I was playing well, bro.
That's
and
what's up.
Fizdale, he's the one who kind of like let me go. Coach Fizdale. So in his press conference, and you can play the clip too. In his press conference, he's like, Mudiay, I'm gonna get you right.
Mudiay, we're gonna get to work, kid. We're gonna get to work. We're gonna get you right, and you are gonna be tough to defend, and you're gonna be a heck of a defender. We're gonna pick that up, right?
Like straight up. That's what he said.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, bro. I was like, but to me, I was like, dang, like he believed, like, you know what I mean? That kind of like,
that's what you needed.
Yeah, I was like,
that's what you
bro,
needed.
Like, so it was like the first training camp, this and that preseason. And he was like, literally like, yo, I'm waiting for you. Like, he was like, I'm waiting for you. Like, what's up? Like, cause I was on some like I was like, dang, like, I'm coming off that situation. I'm like, man, I'm thinking you got to be perfect for real.
Yeah.
But he was like, yo, he brought me in his office. He was like, yo, do what you do. Yeah. Like that's straight up what he said. Man, he said that, bro. I took off. I took off, bro. Like in one month, I was averaging like 25. Like I was like, bro. But that was to him, to his credit, like, and you know what I mean? Like when you got somebody believing in you like that, It's like, all right, cool.
Solid take, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's a solid take. And I think that's what's tough, bro. Like if I go into this coaching field and you just instill confidence, like let's go and call a spade.
Yeah, bro.
We saw what Colorado was like when they played Superior. A team that's really good.
You talk about Oregon.
About Oregon, yeah. We saw that. But those guys, Coach Prom has instilled a confidence in them dudes that's hard to beat.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Like the greats are the greats. Yes, they are. They're talented. Like the Brons, the Kobe's, the KD's, like the Books. Like those guys, they have talent that's like it's hard to teach. Steph Curry's like there's just a lot of Kyrie. Like there's a lot of guys I can name. Michael Jordan's, all those.
Yeah.
But like the confidence that the coaches can instill in them, like, yo, just go hoop. Bro. It separates everything, bro.
I just feel like, Theo, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. If a coach came to you right now and said, yo, make, miss, whatever, we riding with you, bro. You know you going out there taking 20 shots. Dog. Now, if you go 4 for 20, that's on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, you know you about to go out there and do that? Dog. Like
my thing is, this is how I look at it, E. You tell us that, but this is where I get frustrated. Me and you as players, I'm not even that type of dude to take 20 shots like that.
I feel the same way, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want to be the guy.
I'm not going to take 20 shots because then I'm at the 20th shot. Now, if I'm going crazy,
if
I'm going stupid, it's going up. Yeah. But I'm a guy that plays basketball the right way. I'm going to make plays,
the
bro.
right way.
If it's called for me to go get buckets and my team needs me to go make a play, I'm going to go make a play for my team. But I see what you're saying, bro. I think it's all this league is all situation.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all
it definitely, man, bro. And I mean, what's his name? Earl Watson. Is it Earl Watson? Yeah. So I run into him my rookie year in where was it? In Cherry Creek Mall over there in Colorado, in Denver. So I'm like, yo, man, how's Devin doing? Book. I'm talking about Book because it's both of our rookie year. I was like, man, how Devin? He was like, man, Devin's doing good. Like, you know what I mean? He's working out with me every day, this and that. He was like, man, I'm expecting Devin to be like our leading scorer within like 4 to 5 years. And then I was like, in my head, I'm like, man, Devin's good though. Like he can do that. Like, you know what I mean? I said he can do that now, but I was like, damn, why y'all? Because at that time for me, they'd let me just go already. But I'm like, dang, Devin's gonna have to wait for 4 to 5 years. Yeah. So then I'm like, okay, so I'm watching the situation play out, this and that. And then I think Phoenix had a couple injuries or something like that. And then, I don't even think they had injuries yet. But I think Earl Watson, the coach got fired. Yeah. Earl Watson became the head coach, like within the first, like at the end of our rookie year.
Yeah.
And then he literally said, I'm riding Devin till like the wheels fall off, bro. And so Devin just got thrown in there. And like, when you can like make mistakes, do this, and like that was a head start for him in the sense of like, but he was capable and he was ready for that moment. You get what I'm saying? So like that was I was so happy for him because I was like, man, 4 or 5 years, y'all was gonna hinder him though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like,
he ready to go.
He ready to go now.
Yeah. He ready to go.
So when that happened, I was like, dog, that's how it goes.
That's
bro.
tough.
Yeah, I was so happy for him.
That's tough. Because like I said, that's huge for you. Just even hearing, shout out to Fizdale, just giving you, instilling that confidence in you to just go. You know what I'm saying? You was in New York for 2 years. I think we ended up playing y'all. I played you 1 year.
With Brooklyn?
Yeah. Okay. I think it was your second year there.
Over there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
But it's crazy, bro. Like, you sit there and then you're thinking like, okay, I'm starting to feel good. I'm starting to feel like this is a situation that's gonna work, and I gotta address it. The New York fans. There's some fans that think I like New York, don't like them, blah blah. I love New York.
I love it.
I love New York. The fans are unbelievable. I talk smack about my old teammates. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah,
they know I'm talking shit. I'm not being serious at all. RJ, yes, we played one-on-one with RJ. I beat his ass a couple times. He beat us sometimes.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
We are all good at basketball,
Right.
if y'all did not realize. You know what I'm saying? We are all in the league.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
One thing I love about New York, though, bro, this why I'll say so far it was probably my favorite place to play because for me, I got to, like, have that thing of, like, you know, when you wake up, you got to no disappointment. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like that thing. So, with New York, if you ain't on your game that
They're going
day,
to tell you about it.
They're going
to tell you.
They're going to tell you.
I loved it.
I remember one game, bro, and that's for me. I love that though.
Yeah.
Like the pressure of that, like that's what gets me to like.
You need to go perform.
Exactly. Let me
stay
go play.
locked in.
So I remember, bro, we was playing Milwaukee. It was like Christmas Day. So I had like 2 turnovers in a row, bro. It was like 2 turnovers.
Yeah.
And then like they get fouled on the other end. I forgot who was shooting the free throw. And it got like the garden got quiet. Like sometimes you know it can just go quiet.
It does get super silent.
So the garden got quiet. And then you hear somebody in the fans like, don't start that shit, Mudiay. I was like, hey, you know what's funny, bro? In my head, I was like, nah, he right, bro. I'm telling myself, yeah. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, because nobody said it to me at that time. So I'm kind of like within my own head. And then when he said that, I was like, I got you, bro. Like, you know, it locked me back in.
For sure.
So that's why I love New York and I loved playing over there because that garden gonna get you right, bro.
Hey, listen, it be rocking.
Yeah, it be rocking. Yeah.
It be rocking in the garden.
Good, bad, indifferent.
Yeah, it don't matter. They showing up.
They showing up.
I said this. I forgot who the hell I was talking to, but I'm like, every time I come in here, bro, it's like an event.
Yeah,
like it's a basketball game, but this is like an outing.
Yeah,
like this is something like oh yeah, we're going to the Knicks game tonight. Like this is like going to a club.
Yeah. Dang near almost the form of like back then or something.
Yeah, bro, shit's crazy. The shit is crazy. This is a good time. So your second year in the Knicks, you go to Utah. You're a free agent? Or
I'm a free agent. And at that time, the thing with New York, we weren't winning though, bro.
Oh yeah,
we were losing, bro. And I was just like, man, I gotta go somewhere like I want to change the narrative. Like I want to win. Like you know what I mean? Like at that time, I'm 5-6 years in. I'm like, damn, I keep losing, bro.
Yeah.
So not really losing. New York we was losing, but like just kind of always on the non-playoff. I was like, man, I want to see what playoffs is like. So free agency, Utah was like talking, and at that time they wanted me, Jeff Green, Mike Conley. They just got in that trade. Ed Davis. So they was like, yo, we got like 8. They were saying 8 starters, like because Ed had been a starter most of his career. I was a starter. Jeff Green's been a starter. You know what I mean? So obviously Mike. So we was like, shoot, man, we about to have a squad, bro. So then we go out there, and that's kind of it was good. And I decided Quinn Snyder, he called me. He was like, look, man, when you come here, he was like, I'm gonna need you to sacrifice. Because I'm coming off a career year, bro. You know, I'm scoring this and that.
Yeah.
He was like, I know you can score, but he was like this team, we won't need you to be a scorer. And then I was like, all right, so what you looking for? He was like, you know, playmaking, find open shooters, get in the paint, like defense. Like he was like, nah, you know, late shot clock, go do your thing. He was like, you know, it's gonna be some games where you go score.
You can go play. Yeah.
So I was like, man, look, I was like, man, I want to win, bro.
Yeah.
And Utah always been known at that time for playing the right way, bro. So I was like, man, let me just go ahead and go here. And we was good, bro. We was like top 3 in the West majority of the year. And then COVID happened.
Crazy.
Yeah, bro. That kind of changed the whole dynamic of everything.
Changed the whole shit.
Yeah,
so
bro.
what's going through your head when that
COVID? You talking about during COVID?
Yeah.
Man. Dang, I think it was that March or like February. I forgot. Yeah, it was like March 2020. Man, at that time, you know, we not thinking
it's gonna be that long.
Yeah, it's gonna be that long, bro. So,
but you're on the team when Rudy like
I'm there
touching the whole damn.
But man, to Rudy's defense, bro, what I didn't like the fact that he was getting killed because
no one took it serious at the time.
Everybody was like, everybody was doing something stupid like
Yeah.
that. But the thing is, he got caught on camera.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But we was all like whatever.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And we was playing it off this and that. So when that man really had it, and bro, this is what was the craziest thing. We in OKC.
Yes.
I seen, man, the whole thing. We in OKC. I start feeling like I'm like coughing, bro. Listen, I'm like, I'm like, yo, what the? I'm like, dog, like I feel sick, this and that. So I was like, I called the trainers. I was like, yo, I'm gonna skip shoot around because I'm like, I'm feeling like sick, I'm coughing, this and that. I got like a cold, I feel like.
Yeah.
Man, they was like, nah, we gotta take you to the doctors or whatever, blah, blah. They gotta test you for COVID. This one I was like, dang, they really serious about this.
Yeah.
I was like, because I think like New York said they was gonna cancel a couple games, something like that. So they took me to the doctors. I was like, all right, so I took the test. They was like, Rudy took the test yesterday. And they was trying to figure out like, but our results hasn't came back yet.
Yeah.
So then,
but the results took forever.
Yeah. So I come back to the room. I skip shoot around. I ended up skipping the game because I still wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
But I forgot I took the flu shot like probably like a week ago, like a few days ago.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking in my head like, damn, I hope I ain't got COVID. But I remember, man, I took the flu shot. You know, when you take that shot,
you get sick.
Yeah, you get sick.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, bro, I ain't got COVID. Because I don't, the way they was expressing what it was.
The symptoms.
Yeah, I was like, man, whatever. So then Rudy calls me during the game. This is before he got, like, it came out.
Yeah.
He was like, how you feeling, bro? Like, are you like, do you have this? Rudy was feeling better than I was. Like, he ain't had, like, his symptoms was like, yeah, I was the one, I was like, dang. So people, there's like two Jazz players are sick, blah, blah, blah. So people found out that I was the other one that was sick. Bro, when I tell you my phone was blowing up, bro. Man, I had people hitting me up like, bro, like saying prayers for you. I hope like they was like, if you die, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
if you die,
I swear to God, bro.
They was like, taking me out already.
He was like, bro, I'm sorry for everything we've been through. Like, bro, we got to fix the beef, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, I'm over here laughing like, dog, I'm good, bro. My phone, I'm trying to tell you, I'm not lying to you, bro. People literally was hitting me up like, dog, somebody was like, man, Africans, bro, ain't no way y'all getting COVID. Like, I'm bro, when I see somebody, bro, man, when I seen somebody said, oh, someone said Mudiay done messed it up for all the black people, bro. I was like, nah, dog. I was like, y'all ain't taking it too far. I was like, I'm good.
He said, ain't no way.
Yeah, bro.
Africans getting sick.
Dog, true story, bro. I called my brothers. I was like, bro, people really think I'm dying, dog. I was like,
they try to fix beef. Hey, look, old boy we had beef with, we don't got beef no more.
I was like, bro, we good, dog. Like, there's no problem. It's like, we're good. Like, people literally, like, I ain't reached out to you in a few years, bro. Like, I hope everything's well. I'm like, I'm good. Yeah, bro. That's kind of how that went off, bro.
Bro, that is comedy, bro. I am crying, bro.
Nah, facts,
oh,
bro.
my God.
Yeah,
so you sitting there in the room, whole NBA shut down. Bro, that was a movie.
Yeah, no, real life. Real life.
You understand?
Did y'all end up coming to the bubble?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Brooklyn made it, but I got waived before we even went to the bubble.
Yeah.
So we sit there. We're in San Fran. This is a funny story. Whole shit gets shut down that day, and we had a group chat with the team, and we around playing.
Yeah.
We just leave LA, whatever. Clearly, we had a party.
Yeah.
Whatever. We all going out. Like I said, nobody was taking the shit serious, bro.
Right.
Nobody was taking the shit serious. We all out, blah, blah, blah. We just beat the Lakers or some shit. And we get to San Fran. We find out the whole NBA shut down. And I'm around, joking around and shit. And I'm like, NBA shut down, Rudy Gobert, blah, blah, got COVID. And I send a video. I got a video. And I'm like, oh, shit. I go into the bathroom, wash my hands and shit, be like, ain't gonna get me.
Right.
Then we get back home, I get COVID.
Oh,
I'm like,
man.
Oh, damn,
That's
that karma, bitch.
What was you was feeling it, or you was like,
oh, no, I had it.
For real?
I had it, bro. I had symptoms for sure. Like, I felt weak. There was one night, I thought I couldn't breathe.
Dang,
it was rough. It was rough. I was like, and my mental got me through it. Like I kept
Mhm.
telling myself, like, you all right, you gonna
Right.
fight through this shit. My body just fought
Right.
through. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But in that situation and you going through all that, what's your year like with the Jazz at this point?
Bro, it was good, bro. I'm coming off the bench. Shoot, I'm like averaging like 7 in like 15 minutes. So
Was that the team with the flight stuff?
what's like stuff?
When the plane? Or that
No,
was the
I
next
wasn't
year?
on. Yeah, I wasn't on that
That was the
team.
next year. Okay.
I wasn't on that team.
Okay. I was about to say.
No, I wasn't on that team. But yeah,
you went to the bubble.
I went to the bubble, bro, and I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act like it was the worst thing ever, but it's not something you want to be in, obviously. So like, the hardest thing was just like you going into this room every day, like you can't leave, you can't do anything. The food is starting to get trash. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you like, damn, bro, I want something else. So it's just the same thing over and over and over again. So like, it was to the point where like, man, I was talking to some players on the team that was winning, and they were like, bro, we're ready to lose. Like they was just on some like, man, I'm ready to get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I was like, dang, bro, like, but
You're already here.
I'm a homebody though, bro.
Mhm.
So like for me, I was like, sure, I'm just catching up on Netflix. I'm catching up. Like, you know what I mean? I was like,
that's a fact.
I'm chilling. The only thing that I did not like is like I can't go get Chick-fil-A, bro. Like that. Other than that,
I had Chick-fil-A today.
yeah, bro. That's gonna happen. So other than that, bro, I was just like, it's cool. But I will say this in my opinion. I'm not gonna say this for some people it's different, but I do think it became almost like a level of like, because people was getting crazy numbers in there, bro.
Oh,
in
it
the
was
bubble.
nuts.
But I was like, when there's no fans, no, like none of that, like it was like an open gym almost.
Mhm.
Like, man, let's go out here and let's
that's what
hoop.
made it cool for like as for a hooper.
Mhm.
You just seeing it out there, they're just battling.
Yeah.
Like it's just it's a glorified pickup game.
it
You know what I'm
was.
saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it was cool to see, in my opinion. I mean,
Yeah.
I wish I was there and making money, but
I don't think you wish you was. I mean, the money part cool, but
yeah.
I don't think you wish you was there, bro.
Nah,
I'm
sure.
telling you, like, cause it just was like, oh, like you getting tested every day.
Every day.
Every single day, you going downstairs, getting tested. And it was just like, I mean, the only thing, I saw somebody said, like, this got to be the richest prison in the world, bro. I was like, dog. But I'm not going to say it was prison because that's not prison, bro.
Yeah.
But it just, you was on lockdown, bro.
Lockdown.
Like,
Can't go
you
nowhere.
can't go nowhere. Nothing.
What was the meeting like?
What? The players meeting?
Oh, what meeting? Yeah.
Man, I know, everybody know John Lucas, bro.
Yeah.
John Lucas, he gonna talk to who he talked to, this and that. Man, he got up there and started spazzing out, bro. This was the players. This was not the players only. This was like players, coaches, like everybody that was in there.
Damn
man,
it.
he spoke because people was talking. Man, he got up and spoke. Everybody mute.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Everybody's like, man, let's see what goes on, this and that. But as far as just the players meeting, man, it was fun. To me, it was funny. It was comedy, bro. I laugh at stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some players was like, man, I'm not the boycott. You talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some players like, man, I'm done. Like this and that. Like, and I'm not gonna say they was using this. Some people was using this as an excuse, but like, I was like, guys, like people, they like police brutality. That's what was going on. I was like, bro, this is happening with us in the bubble, with us not us in the bubble. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, you might just say you don't if you don't want to be here. Like, what we stood for was right.
Yes.
But I was saying, like, bro, I was like, man, let's play, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's kind of, but in a way, I kind of was like, if we decide not to play, I was like,
I'm cool with it too.
I was like, I'll go home. Like, I was like, it's cool, bro. But I started thinking about like some players was on like, if you ain't make like no money yet and stuff like that, especially rookies and stuff like that, it was like, nah, bro, like we're hurting them by not playing because they just gonna cut pay, and then the owners, they gonna be like pissed about that, this and that. But yeah, bro, I mean, a few players stormed out, like you heard some stories and stuff like that. Yeah,
God. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, bro.
So after the bubble happens, you go back to Utah, or you're a free agent again?
No, after I was a free agent, bro. It's crazy though because I talk about this all the time. Man, I want to say probably like I didn't love basketball no more, bro. Like I want to say, but that started in Denver though.
Yeah.
We forgot to talk about that too because I was just like, it's not bad. It was like, it's not basketball. It's business. That's when it started like making me, it's like, it's a anger that you can't really do nothing about, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, like, as far as we hoop, like you just said, you winning one-on-one games, you winning this and that, you having great practice, whatever.
Yeah.
Man,
Still don't matter.
if that person is making 25, 15 mil, this and that, you making 5, you making 3, whatever. The person that's making 15, they playing.
Yeah.
I don't care if they had 4 or 5 bad games in a row, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing, bro. Yeah. So like that was kind of the frustrating part towards kind of like within the NBA. I was like, man, like what is this? Like it's not basketball.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way it's basketball.
Yeah.
And like, and this is when it starts really pissing you off, when your peers are starting to be like, yo, E, what's going on, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's, and this is like people kids are watching. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, yo, E, what's good? Like, and I'm like, dog, I've done everything from the saying something, not saying something, yes, sir, no, sir, this and that. Like, man, this is a true story, bro. And I don't care if they know whatever. It is what it is. I'm in Utah, bro. Quinn Snyder tells me at that point, I'm averaging like 7 points in like 15 minutes, bro. Which that's pretty decent. Yeah. So he comes get me he puts me in the locker, in his office, and he's like, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, you're playing very well. He's like, these are his words. He's like, this is like taking something from my son, bro. He said, you're probably not going to play majority of the rest of the season because I got to play so-and-so. And I was like, so what did I do? They was like, you did nothing wrong. You did everything right. Man, that person making 20 plus million. Like, so what am I supposed to do? He's saying he's saying, just keep it professional. Be ready when your name is called, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, so I did everything right. This is what you're telling me. I did everything right, but now you're telling me right wasn't right. You get what I'm saying? Yep. So now I was just like, man, it was on somebody like, F that, bro. Like, I was like, whatever. So like, honestly, when COVID happened, bro, for me, I was like, thank God, like, thank you. Yeah. Because I'm done dealing with the BS, bro. Yeah. So like, that's when I was like, man, I'm good. So like, obviously I took a couple years off, honestly though. I took like 1.5 years, 2 years off. I was like, man, I'm not dealing with that, bro. Like, because as a kid, you growing up, like,
you just love the game.
You love the game, bro.
You just love hooping.
You love the game. So then I didn't start like now I got it back though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I got it back. But it was like at that time I was just like, yeah, you've heard this before, but it's like, man, forget it. But now, you know what I mean, when I started going playing, especially when we running like up and down, like when we hooping, that it just brought it back, bro. And but now I'm mature and older enough now to know this is how it is, bro. Yeah. The business part of it. So and I was never a horrible teammate though. Like, and that's something that I admire from you, bro. Like, you know how everybody know you be trying, you want to play, bro. Yeah. You know what it is. Like everybody, I know you got game. Like, we know what it is, but it's like, man, you just gotta do what you gotta do almost, bro.
It's like I'm talking to myself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. I know exactly how you're feeling in those moments. I see everything you're feeling in those moments. I've been where you are. Right. It's a crazy dynamic. Like, Kenny Atkinson, my second year, I'm playing where we're winning. We about to play Atlanta. He comes to me and says, Theo, this league is not fair. Yeah. League is not fair. Right. And I don't even remember what we talked about.
Right. Because you just knew what time it was.
I just blacked out. And I was just like, oh shit, I didn't play anymore. Then I got waived.
That's crazy.
Before the bubble.
That is crazy.
Bro, it was I will never forget it. It was a crazy moment for me, bro. That's crazy. I was just like, this thing is a business. I mean, even with me this past year with Dallas, like it was a great situation for me. Me and Coach Kidd had a great relationship, Nico, all those guys. And I got the utmost respect for all of them because they gave me another chance and made me feel like I was family or whatever, but it just didn't work out again. Right. And I was the odd man out. You know what I'm saying? And you want to be like, man, how the
Yeah.
like how y'all gonna do me like that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like at the end of the day,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Man, it's funny, bro, because I look at it now as kind of like if I rock with you, I rock with you type thing. Like that's just what it is. Like if I'm up top and I'm like, and honestly, sometimes it be school related.
Yeah.
I've had people be like, nah, this person went to this school, so this, that.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm like, dang, I should have went to college. You know,
Yeah.
it's like stuff like that.
For sure.
But honestly, but one thing I could give advices to like the youth, younger kids now is just like the number one thing I did learn throughout all that, bro, is control what I can control, bro. That's the only thing. Like I control effort, whatever, like my attitude, this and that. Of course you pissed, this and that, but like you said, now if you check the ball up, like that's a different story. Like you know what I mean? That's how it is. But yeah, bro. Now I feel you on that. That's crazy. It's crazy to hear.
Nah, I mean, just to go back on just trying to, it's easy to say, it's easy to talk. I was talking to somebody yesterday about this. Like, it's easy to tell. I might have been talking to Han. I'm like, I'm talking to myself back then. Like, it's hard to tell myself, yo, listen, lock in on some of this other shit too a little bit too, because the business side of like, keep making bread on the other side. Like, it's all not about basketball, bro.
No.
It's not. Like, it's not all about basketball. But when you at that age, bro, just like when you went to China, you knew, like, listen, I'm only gonna be here a year.
Right.
I'm going to the league. You were picking to Kentucky. Yeah. You don't know half the month.
Right.
You just know you're one and done if you go there. You know what I'm saying? So like, my thing is just like understanding the relationships, the connections. Understand this shit is solely business. It's hard to not say, but it's pretty much on who you know.
Man, come on, let's keep it real, bro.
Keep it real.
Let's keep it real.
It's who you know. Now, if you can play and you can hoop, they gonna do what they gotta do. But like, it's pretty much
and
who
like,
the hell
bro,
you know.
I'm gonna keep it like. I'll go even further though. Like something that's actually, and I mean, they gonna do what they want to do, but something that's kind of pissing me off with it. It's like the analytics, bro. Like, yeah, it's cool. It's needed. Yeah. But the way some people see it, it's like, nah, bro. It's like
they don't even watch the game.
Yeah.
They just watch the numbers.
But that's what I'm saying.
Man, if he runs down the left side of the floor,
bro,
he's horrible.
You can you cool with Donovan? I don't even mention. Ask Donovan, bro. Yeah. We in Utah. Me, Mike, and Donovan. Our game is mid-range. That's what we do. Donovan can shoot threes. Donovan's a scorer. Whatever. Mike's saying whatever. And what's his name? Quinn, and they walked in. There's like, yo, we're not shooting no mid-range. Let's keep mid-range from like, I think the number was like 12 or like 15, whatever. 15 and low. We're not shooting more than that. And then I think he had to talk with me, Donovan, and Mike. He was like, yo, like y'all kind of stay away from like the mid-range. And I was like, Mike Conley just got 150. Yeah. And his whole game is middies, floaties. Yeah. So you're going to try to change the whole way. And it's not his fault. I'm just saying, like, somebody's telling him this, obviously. And you're going to change the way this man has been successful his whole life. So the first couple months, Mike is struggling, bro. Like, because he's where he at. And he's like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, you know what I mean? So like his numbers is down. Like, he's not being efficient. So now he's getting frustrated. Man, I remember, bro, I told Mike, you can ask Mike, y'all can send it. I don't care. Send it to him. I sat down, I said, Mike, bro, if you don't start playing Mike Conley basketball, dog, because in that spot, I mean, at that point, you're hurting the team. Yeah. He's not being Mike. So I was like, Mike, but me and Donovan still out here. We like, man, we shooting these mirrors. Like, you know what I mean? Because the game is allowing us to do that. Yeah. Man, so it got to like, I want to say like January, bro, or like December. I can't remember, like December, January. Man, Quinn Snyder came to me. He was like, I was leading the league in left elbow mid-range pull-ups. And he came to me. He was like, you know what? That's a layup to you. He said, you can take it. And I was like, it had to be this hard. Because we every other day, we're like, we all fighting on it. Like, what do you want us to do? This and that. So one day he just walked in the film room. He's like, you know what? He was like, F it. He was like, y'all play, if y'all open, y'all shoot the ball, right? But it was just like, why can't people just do that though?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because I think for me, he's a great coach though. Quinn Stein's a great coach, but I think I'm just talking around, obviously, the league or basketball, period. To get the best out of your players, coach him. Like, what does he do?
What is he good at?
Everybody not going to run and shoot 12 threes, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Steph Curry, bro.
That's not going to happen. Like, cool. I get it. It's going into 3-point. Like, yeah, shoot something. Like, I mean, I think the best I shot 3 my career is like 35, which is, it's a whatever. It's okay. It's not horrible, but it's you know what I mean? But as the years always gone, like I've improved, but it's like my game was never predicated on threes. So now it's like shoot more threes, which is all right, cool. But is anybody stopping you from getting to the paint? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that whole thing is kind of messing up basketball. And then when you watch playoffs, bro, they running you off that. Yeah, they running you off that 3-point line.
You got to hit that midi.
You got it. You know what I mean?
You got to hit the midi. It's crazy, bro. It's a crazy. I mean, you've had one hell of a journey. Like,
bro.
The fact that you went to a point where you lost the love for the game a little bit. I mean, and I get credit for me personally. My little girl, my fiance Colleen, like they help me out tremendously because when I come home, I just see them and they don't give a damn. Yeah, they just want me there. And you know what I'm saying?
Same thing, my lady and I just had a new baby, born boy. So appreciate it. So like that's exactly. It's a different perspective, bro.
It's a different
life
perspective.
Is bigger than basketball.
Way bigger
than basketball.
That's big time. I know. Got a couple questions for you before we get out of here. What's our count on the Luka Shai? Bigger bag, deeper bag, Luka or Shai?
Alexander?
Yeah.
They watching this thing, my bad, bro. Yeah. I love both them, bro.
Yeah.
I just think they bring two different things to the game, but Luka, man, that bro, it's just they both play like I love people that can play at their own pace. You can't speed them up.
You play like that.
Yeah, you can't you can't do nothing about it.
You play like that.
But I think they both can get an MVP in their career, but right now I'm gonna go with Luka.
Okay. It's fair.
Dang, I hate that I gotta answer that.
That's
bro.
fair. All right, our next question.
I still love you though, Shai, bro. You
for
nice,
sure.
Bro.
Hey, listen,
nice.
we got the utmost respect for both of them. Yeah. And Shai, you are a dog. You will for sure be an MVP in this league.
For sure.
And you about to take over this shit.
Yeah.
I feel it for sure. But our second question is, which Bron was better? 2000. I need my years, Hong. 2012 Bron or 2018 Bron?
12. I'm not looking at the numbers though. I can already tell the prior 18 numbers was probably better. But 12, bro, come on, bro.
12 was an animal.
Come on, dog. And he's bro, people don't understand how fast that man is, dog.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the way that's a train coming.
Let me remind you of 2018, Bron.
Okay.
He beats Indiana. Indiana was nice.
Who they have over there?
They had Vic. That's the year they had Vic, and they damn near should have beat him.
But they was favored to win.
Huh?
I think they was favored to win. No,
they almost lost. And Bron hit the game winner.
That's the runner.
Bron took the shit over. Bron took the shit over. And then who they play next? Was it Toronto?
He always had Toronto.
Played Toronto.
Bro. Yeah.
He destroyed the organization.
Yeah, he did.
He changed it. He had, in all honesty, Toronto should thank Bron for what he did because then Kawhi came. In all honesty.
It makes me sad for DeMar though.
For sure.
Yeah, because I was like, dang, bro, I wanted DeMar to get one too.
But Bron was an animal, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's kind of like he did what Jordan did for a lot of people for Toronto, bro. Yeah.
So then he goes to Boston and beats them. And he damn near won MVP.
I actually went to Game 6.
Did you?
Yes.
Crazy.
But I don't know, bro. 2012 is Miami Bron, right?
Yeah. After they lost.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
You taking 18?
Play the clip.
You taking 18?
I'm just saying all around, bro.
See,
he was so all around that year. It was a
LeBron didn't figure it out when he plays games within the game though, bro.
Yeah. I get that. But that 2012 Bron, first of all, there's no disrespect. Both of them are amazing. Yeah. But he was downhill. He was at your neck and he was jumping over my.
For sure.
2018 was, I'm gonna hit you with a Tracy. I'm gonna hit you with a runner. Bro, he hit a game winner falling.
He was trying stuff at that point.
Left off the glass and walked off. Like he was Bronson.
So you take 18, basically is what you're saying.
I think I might take 18. I think 18 beats 12.
Put it this way. Let me help you with this. If Bron doesn't team up with Bosh and D Wade, he probably could average like 36.
Yeah, maybe
37. Like in 2012, bro.
Yeah.
Like that was a different.
Yeah, he was different. He was different, and he beat a really good OKC team.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. The youngsters at that time.
Yeah, for sure. But that was a great pod, bro. I don't think I will ever forget the African shot story. Oh my God, that was the funniest shit I ever heard in my life.
Yeah,
bro. But this was an amazing pod, bro. You've had an unbelievable journey. It's only still going.
Appreciate you,
and wish you the best of luck. Stay healthy, and I appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate you, bro.
And y'all already know. Subscribe on YouTube, follow, listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that. And shout out to Dad Gang, man. Hey, listen, we got a dad here. Trying to tell y'all to sponsor us because we got dads coming on. We can get us some merch and all that. I'm trying to help y'all out. But and shout out to Prize Picks, man, for supporting us and being our presenting partner. Y'all been amazing, and thank y'all for everything. And that's a wrap, man. Peace.